welcome to today's live. It's been a while I went live like this. And in this life, I want you to ignore everything that I'm doing and just focus on me, please. Ignore what I'm doing in the background and focus on me. Yeah. So I want to be talking about this YouTube new monetization policy. You must have seen it from the title of this video. This policy is to come this July, July 15th, and today's date is 8 already, I think. Yeah, today is 8. So this policy is coming to our doorstep, coming to knock on us by the 15th of this month. And there are a lot of misunderstanding regarding this policy. I'll be addressing all of them on this live. And if you come across this live and you have any questions, please ask me in the comment section and I'm more than willing to answer all of your questions. If you have any question on YouTube growth, YouTube monetization, ask me down in the comments. I'll be more than willing to answer all of your questions. So I already made a video on this policy. I made a video on this policy already, but I just feel like I should still talk about it in this live section. The thing is, this policy is real and it's going to happen. Like it's happening. It's really, really happening. What I'll just encourage us is that if you know that the category falls like the category of your channel, the content you create falls under this policy or falls under the channel falls under any of these categories, please do well to make amends before it is too late. And in this live, I'm going to be reading out the policy and everything it says, right? I've seen this policy in different versions from different sources. I've seen it from Google. Um, I've seen it. I've seen it in different places, but I'll be reading it in all the places that I've seen it for everybody to understand. Please, if you come across this live, ignore what I'm doing in the background and just focus on me. And if you have any question on YouTube growth and monetization, please ask me down in the comments. I'll be more than willing to answer all of your questions. So the thing is, I'll start by reading this first, and this says that YouTube has recently updated its monetization policies, focusing on the combating original and mass production content. In fact, from this particular one that I'm reading now, that combating original and mass production content is like written in capital letter because, like I said, I've seen this article from different apps. Now, this update this update rolling out on July 15th, 2025 will impact channels producing content like compilation, reactions, and content heavily reusing other people's work. Additionally, YouTube has introduced a reduced access route to the YouTube Partnership Program (PPP) for creators with 500 subscribers. This is just like an addition. Like I said, I saw this article in different places, and this particular one is also addressing the fact that YouTube no longer accepts 500 subscribers for that 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours for monetization, YouTube no longer accepts it. Oh, I hope that everybody that comes across this live section knows that already, or everybody that comes across this video knows that already, because I already made a video on that. Please ignore what I'm doing in the background and just focus on what I'm saying. Yeah. So I already made a video on it addressing it, because back then I know people that got monetized. They process their monetization with these 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. In fact, I have a channel that I almost used that 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours for. I just decided to hold on a bit to make it the 4,000, and that's it. But now YouTube is no longer accepting that. So we are not really dwelling on the monetization threshold, but for now we are dwelling more on the new policy that is to come on the 15th of this month. Reading further, okay, so to everyone that is commenting, I don't know what this BDSM whatever means. That's why I'm not responding to it. I don't know what that means. If you can explain, please make me understand what your comment entails. Now, I saw another of this article elsewhere that says that hmm, July 25, July 2025 update to YouTube Partnership Program PPP monetization policy. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube Partnership Program, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15th, 2025, YouTube is updating our guidelines to better identify mass production and repetitious content. The update better reflects what inauthentic content looks like. So we'll be talking about inauthentic content today. Like I said, I have done a video addressing this to my understanding earlier, but I just feel like I should still come on live to talk about it. So if you know that your niche falls under any of these niche that I'll be mentioning, I would advise that you make amends earlier before the 15th of July, which is like next week. You make amend earlier so that if you are monetized, you can stay monetized and keep earning from YouTube. And if you are working towards monetization, you can eventually monetize your channel. So I would advise that you listen to all these niches that I'll be reading out, and then if your niche falls under any of them, please address it as fast as possible, because when YouTube says a thing, they do it. They don't joke with their policies, because YouTube is like the number one video platform in the world, and they intend to keep that honor. Like they don't want anything to mess that up. So they want their content to be as original as possible. They don't want content that are not original, so to speak. Let me keep explaining. So if you know that your niche, your content falls under niche like compilation niche. When I say compilation niche, this compilation niche, they used to have a lot of views. They have a lot of views very, very well. I'm trying to share this live with someone. Please hold on a bit. I'll be back. Okay, so when I say compilation niche, like I said, this compilation niche, they used to have a lot of views. In fact, if you want to build your subscribers, you should be uploading these compilation videos because they used to have a lot of views. When it comes to views, they have a lot of views. But this compilation niche, you must have been seeing niches that you just see, you obviously know that these videos are not created from YouTube or for YouTube. These videos are brought in from either TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest, and these videos are always so entertaining in whatever form that they come. Be it comedy, be it beauty, be it fashion, they are always so entertaining. You will see short videos that will be compiled into a longer content, and it will just be uploaded on YouTube here. YouTube is really, really frowning against such content. It is frowning against such content. So if you know that your need falls under this category, I would advise that you please do the needful and stop uploading such content, because it will not be nice for you after sourcing for content across other social media platforms. You take your time to put them together, edit and put them together. Then you now bring them to YouTube using data up and down. And at the end of the day, you are not even able to monetize the content after all the stress. Or if you are lucky and you scale through and you are able to monetize the content, YouTube will now say they want to demonetize your channel or delete your channel, because the truth is YouTube is already deleting channels. A lot of channels are being deleted. People are now making videos on YouTube, deleting their channel, deleting people's channels already. I know people that I need to increase the height of this tripod. Please, like I said, ignore everything that I'm doing in the background. Just focus on what I'm saying. Okay, so I know people with two, three YouTube channels, and one of the channels is violating YouTube policies, and the channel has already been taken down. Like, it's not it's real. People are already making videos about it already. Like, they are the owner of the channels and they're talking about their channels being taken down already from YouTube because of this July 15 policy that is to come. So I would advise that if you know that your niche falls under this compilation niche, please do well to stop uploading content like that. Stop uploading content that are not originally yours, even if they are yours coming from TikTok. There's a way you will do it. You just have to put your voice over. You don't have to bring them like that and come and upload them on YouTube because somebody has told you that that kind of content is giving a lot of views, and you're thinking that you might be able to monetize your channel with that content. YouTube is really, really frowning against compilation niche. They don't want it any longer. Another niche is AI generated niche. And the thing about this niche is people are already making money with this AI generated niche. This AI generated niche is it's already a thing on YouTube. YouTube did not have any issue with it before. But now people are now abusing it. They are abusing it and using it wrongly. You will see somebody that will be using AI to do mass production. That's what YouTube means by mass production. YouTube, somebody will use AI to generate plenty videos, mostly short videos, and just start uploading them on YouTube anyhow. You will see somebody uploading 15, 20 shots, and these shots, they are not even original content, because there's no how you will even you'll be creating original content that are originally yours. I just received a message that make me giggle. I just received a message that made me giggle. Okay, so there's no how you'll be creating content that are originally yours, and you have the time to create 20 shots in a day and upload content that are originally yours. But if you have done mass production with AI, you just keep uploading shots and just keep messing up the timeline with content that are not even originally for you. So if you know that you are using AI the wrong way, it's not as if YouTube is not saying you should not create AI generated images, right? You can create AI generated images, but if you know you are using it the wrong way, some people it's AI that will give them their images, AI will give them their, if it's a video, AI will give them the footages, AI will give them the sound, everything is AI. So what YouTube is trying to say is that even if you are using AI to generate your image, right? Because there are a lot of channels on YouTube that are AI generated channels, like AI channels, and they will not be demonetized. They don't even have issues at all because they've been doing it the right way. So if you know that you create your content with AI, all these African folktale channels, you create your content with AI regardless of your niche, be it health niche, you're creating it with AI, be it entertainment niche with AI, storytelling, the African folktale channel, because it's not only African folktale channels that people use AI to generate content for. There are still some educating channels that people use AI to generate their content. Like you will see health niches, and every content on that channel they are AI generated. You will see mental health, fitness, and every content on that channel is AI. It's not as if YouTube is saying you should not use AI to generate your content, but please let it be as original as possible. And a way you can make it original is by using voiceover, your own voiceover. Even if you are paying someone to make your voiceover. Let's say you are paying someone to make your voiceover. Let that voice be unique to you, to your content. Let that voice be unique to your content. There's a way you can even use AI to clone your voice, definitely, in a way that it will sound, let me say, sweeter. Let me use the word sweeter or better, to sound better than your voice, right? But don't overdo it that it will now start sounding completely different from your voice. Let the originality be there. Let YouTube obviously see that you put effort into creating your content, right? Even though your content is in that AI generating niche, let YouTube see that your effort is really, really there. Let's say, because me, I have somebody that is close to me that is into African folklore channels, right? But there's a way you will do this thing that AI will not have any issue with it. Generate your images, generate your footages. I'm talking about for African folktale channels now, because I'm mentioning African folktale channel because it's really, really trending. A lot of people feel that it's easy, that you can just generate content sharp sharp, and then you just upload it on YouTube. And you know that a lot of African folktale channels have lots of views. African folktale channels used to have lots of views. So a lot of people think that you can just generate content fast fast as much as possible, and then you upload on YouTube, and before you know, views are coming, subscribers are coming. In no time, you already have 4,000 watch hours with 1,000 subscribers. In no time, you have already monetized the channel. So people are really into African folktale channel because they feel that it's easy. In fact, a lot of people are still aspiring to come into, to venture into African folktale channels because they feel that is the effort is less, right? They feel that you just small efforts and you've gotten your content already. So YouTube does not want all these things. YouTube wants you to be as original as possible. For somebody that is creating content with AI, use your voiceover. Your voice alone, it's enough to bring originality into your content. Hmm? So always use your voiceover. Don't follow trends. If you see channels, let's say you are just scrolling through the street of YouTube, and then you see channels that are doing these things that are against the policy of YouTube, and maybe that channel happens to be your niche. Maybe you have a similar niche with that channel. Don't copy them. Oh. Don't feel that you have seen channels that are doing it and you feel that it is accepted, so you too can be doing it. How are you even sure that channel is monetized? I'm saying this out of experience because I have a channel, like I've owned a channel with 54,000 subscribers before, and everything I was uploading on that channel was not following the guideline, but I did not know because I had little or no knowledge on YouTube content creation. Then I felt like I could just come on YouTube and upload content, sit back and start earning sooner than later. That was my mindset then, my thought. So I grew that channel up to, it's not like the content I was uploading on that channel was not acceptable, but the way I went about uploading it was completely wrong. I was busy uploading it wrong way. I was getting the views I desired. I was getting the watch hour, everything that I desired. In fact, I even wanted to monetize that channel with short because a lot of content I was uploading on that channel, right? Okay, let me elaborate on you not following trend because you don't follow trend on this YouTube. Just follow originality. Follow what YouTube wants. Don't say that you've seen somebody following trend and you feel they are going scot free and you feel that you should just join them. No, it's not done that way. Because from my experience, as I was saying, I had this channel and I had a promising channel, right? That I was uploading normal long form content, my original content that I was creating. I was uploading this content on this channel. But someday, or one day, yeah, one day, I was on the streets of YouTube and then I saw people uploading content similar to that my niche, but in another way entirely, and that way was way easier, just like what is going on now. Yes, that way was way easier. I mentioned earlier that a lot of people are venturing into AI generated content because they feel that it is easier to generate content, to create content and just upload and make your money fast on YouTube, right? They don't know that YouTube is not get rich fast scheme. So I had a promising YouTube channel a very long time ago, and I was innocently uploading my channel. And this upload I was even uploading it the right way as at then, taking my time to upload, hoping that one day one of my content will just blow up and go viral and I'll get monetized and start earning from that channel. But I was on the street of YouTube one day and then I saw creators already creating content, but this content, they are not really in my niche, but similar, very similar to, they can pass for my niche, they can pass, like they can categorize them together. So these contents are very, very similar to what I do under my niche, but they were creating this content the easier way. They were mostly short content, the easier way, and they were getting a lot of views. They were getting a lot of views. So I decided to stop uploading my normal long form promising content that I was uploading Then I decided to please ignore whatever I'm doing here and just concentrate on what I'm saying. So I decided to stop uploading my normal content that I intended uploading before even opening creating my account, and I decided to follow trend. I followed trend. I followed what they were doing. So this is me elaborating on don't follow trend though. If you see people uploading AI content, and you have the mind to upload, like your intention was to start creating another content that is not AI, your hard-earned content that is not AI. Please just follow your mind and don't follow trend. Don't say people are getting monetized fast. The content is moving fast. Let me see if I can do it as well. Please don't say that though. So I started creating this content and they were really, really moving, really moving. I didn't know that I was deceiving myself, wasting my time, wasting my money for data because I was sourcing for this content elsewhere, downloading them, data to download, data to edit, data to. I was not even editing the right way. In fact, some of them I didn't even edit. I just uploaded them like that. So eventually, I grew this channel up to 54,000 subscribers with 9.8 million 9.8 million short views. I didn't know that it was not leading me anywhere because I saw people's channel. Somebody must have seen that my channel and be like, this channel is moving, oh, it's growing. Are you sure I'll not venture into this niche as well? See views because you can see people's views now. You don't have to go into their YouTube studio before you see their views. You can see their views from their YouTube channel, right? So somebody must have seen just my views and decide to quit his or her promising channel that he or she started with, just the way I did. And think that the one I'm doing is the easy way, the way I thought the one people were doing was the easy way, not knowing that I was just wasting my time and everything. Eventually, I was able to grow the channel up to 54,000 subscribers with a lot of complications on the channel. I didn't even know. I wasn't checking on the content in my YouTube studio. I wasn't doing anything. So what I'm trying to say in essence is do not follow do not follow trends on YouTube. Just create that your original content. Follow that your original content and hope, have positive mind that sooner than you expect, sooner than you know, your content will start going viral. The content will start going viral and get you to the monetization threshold, you monetize your account and all of that. Because at the end of the day, I was not able to monetize that channel. I wasn't able to monetize the channel. Copyright everywhere, issues everywhere on that channel. There were issues everywhere on that channel. So what I'm trying to say in essence is do not follow trend because this AI generated images, this AI generated channel is trending. Please don't follow trend. Please don't follow trend. Just be original to your content, right? Another thing, let me read another thing that YouTube policy says. Where have I kept my phone? Please, if you come across this live, do well to give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, ask me down in the comment section. Any question regarding YouTube growth and monetization, I'll be more than willing to answer all of your questions. And please ignore what I'm doing here. Just focus on what I am saying. I don't want my hand to just be idle when I have something to do. That's why I just decided to do this while I address the YouTube new monetization policy. Yeah. So now another thing is because I had to jot them down on this my phone. Like I said, I read this article from different apps. Yeah, from different apps and different places. Yeah. So another thing is coming. Another I saw the article in another another dimension. Yeah, that says that from July 2025, updates to add sensitive categories. Yeah. On July 15, 2025, the sensitive category bare skin image only in brackets. What this means is that, do you know that recently I was advising someone to be creating shorts with just images? When I say recently, it's not even up to 2 weeks ago. I was advising someone that he needs to be creating shorts. The truth is, shorts boost your channel, especially if you are concerned about like your own concern for now is getting subscribers, right? And maybe watch hours. Shorts used to give subscribers, and that's the truth. In most cases, shorts moves faster than moves faster than long form content. And there's a way you can direct your viewers viewing your shorts to your long form content. Through that related video, you just direct them to your long form content. So recently, I was advising somebody to be using images to make it short, and then one or two voice and upload. I didn't even know that I was advising this person wrongly. Do you know that this person was so bent and adamant on no, he will not do it, that he wants to be creating his content the normal way, which is using um, short form videos to upload shorts, that he will not use images as his shorts. Only for me to see this part of this policy that is to come this July 15th. I'm checking my mic several because I don't want it to go off. Once this mic goes off, I'll just keep talking, nobody will hear me. I won't know that this mic has gone off because I have to unplug the one that is underneath my phone. So this policy says that bare skin in brackets images only. So those of you that are uploading images only, like day before yesterday, I still came across do I say a Christian channel? All these AI generated Christian channels, right? They upload prayers or Bible verse, but they are images. And these channels, they upload mostly shorts. They upload mostly short content. They are images. I need to sit down, please. Yeah, so they upload mostly short content, and their short content are their short content are images. They will now put sound. They will put sound under the image. This thing, the scene is not changing. Like the scenes are not changing. It's just one image, or at most 2 to 3 images. Then they will put shots underneath, and they will put sounds. It could be sounds from YouTube Studio. It could be sounds from YouTube Music library. So they will put sounds, and the image will just be there fixed. I came across a channel like that day before yesterday, and I know there are channels like that even before day before yesterday, but I still saw one day before yesterday. YouTube is really frowning against such acts because a channel like that will be affected starting from this July 15th. It's part of this July 15th policy. So if you know that you are into a content like this, please stop wasting your time. Start uploading content that are authentic and genuine. And I've said the meaning of authentic and genuine. They don't have to be your content from scratch, in the sense that AI can always generate your images and your pictures and your sorry, images and picture. I'm repeating the same thing. AI can always generate your images and your videos, right? But make sure that you are using your voiceover. Don't use AI to generate your voice. The most you can do when it comes to the voice is you can you can make your voice over, right? Address your content, make your voice over, like make commentary on your content with your voice. You can just use AI to polish your voice a bit. At the end of the edit, on the long run after editing, this voice will still sound like you. To still sound like your voice. You will hear that it will sound like your voice. It's just that it will be a bit sweeter than your voice. That's the most that YouTube requires from you. That's the most. Don't go beyond that. Don't use AI to generate your voice completely because from July 15th, channels like that will be demonetized and even deleted. I was watching a creator's video just this afternoon, and then he was talking about people that his membership, YouTube membership now. So his membership, he was showing us two people from the membership that YouTube has deleted their account. Like it showed us, we could see it. It's not exaggerating. It's not is it real? Is it not real? YouTube is already deleting people's accounts. They're deleting people's channel, and it's things like this that are causing it. It's things like this that are contributing to the fact that YouTube is now deleting people's channel. These two people, they are even the first and second. That means they are the recent members. The more you join membership, if I join today, my name will be number one. If another person joins, my name will turn to number two, like that. It keeps building. That means they were the recent members that joined because he said that I think the reason they joined was because he's a YouTube growth, like he's a YouTube growth coach. Yeah. So I think the reason they joined was because they wanted him to intervene on their account, maybe go through their channel and see what they've been doing because they know they have a lot of wrongdoings on their accounts, on their channel. And it's all these things I'm talking about that I mean by wrongdoings. So they know they have it. So they wanted to reach out to him because he mentioned that you can't just have access to him. That's this creator mentioned that you can't just have access to him, his number, except you join his membership. So, and to join membership, there's a certain amount, a token that you will pay. So they must have paid that money and joined his membership for them to be on the list already. So they already got his number, but before they could reach out to him, give him a call, YouTube already deleted their account. So he was showing us his screen, those two names, their account as delete, delete. Other names were there, not deleted, but the number one and the number two, they were deleted. I just needed to say this for you people to see that it is happening. And don't wait till 15th before you start. If you have any content that is violating YouTube policy, especially this policy that is to come July 15th on your channel, please delete it. Delete all of them except you don't want to retain or maintain that your channel. YouTube can delete channel at any time, even before July 15th. They are already deleting channel. Close your eye and delete everything that you know that will implicate your channel that you want to earn from or that you're already earning from. Don't mind what you will lose because the truth is sometimes when if you're not this thing is affecting everybody. It's not about monetized or not monetized. Whether you're monetized or you're not monetized. If you are not monetized as a creator that has violated YouTube guidelines or that has issues with his or her content, that your content falls under this niche that we are talking about that YouTube is running against. If you have to delete content from your channel, right? As a creator that is not monetized, you must have accumulated a particular amount of watch hour, right? And you know that deleting content from your channel means that you are losing watch hour. Your watch hours are reducing. Please don't even look at that. Just delete it. What watch hour that has gone will eventually come back if your channel is still there. So don't look at that. Just delete what you have to delete off your channel so that your channel can be safe, right? If you know that you are violating this policy, or if you know that your channel falls under this category that I've mentioned, compilation niche, AI generated images, you are using images as your content, especially short image and sound, you upload it like that. You are mass producing. Mass production mostly is people that are using AI that can mass produce. You will not see somebody that is not creating his or her image with AI mass producing because You cannot just sit down and be uploading 15, 20 shots in a day if they are genuinely your content. On my other channel, I upload shots very, very well, especially on days that I don't have time to upload, because that my channel is a channel that to upload it's a cutting and sewing tutorial channel, and to even have one content, sometimes you will use 1 week, you will use 2 weeks. There are times that you will use 1 day to have the content o, but some content takes as much as 1 week, 2 weeks before you can finish that particular outfit, edit it and now upload. So sometimes when I'm not chance to upload, I just drop shots. I drop as much as 6, 7, 8 shots some days, but you won't see me uploading 10 shots in a day. You won't see me uploading 15 shots in a day. So people that upload that much shots, YouTube is beginning to suspect them as people that mass produce, even if they're your original content, right? When you're uploading them like that, please reduce the way you upload. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. Reduce the way you upload. If you're uploading shots, at most 8 shots in a day. If you're uploading long form content, at most two uploads in a day, because this my channel that I'm on live with, I've decided that as much as possible, God helping me, I want to be uploading two long form content in a day, and then in between I'll be uploading shorts. Just want to see how well that will go, because I've uploaded one video a day, I've uploaded only shorts. Now I want to try one in the morning, one in the evening, and then short. And you know that there are times that you can even upload that YouTube will suggest to you that your viewers are online. There are times like that. But if your channel has not grown so big, you might not have access to this information in your YouTube studio. You might just get there and not see it. You might get there and not see it yet. It's because your channel has not grown up to that extent. So for this my channel that I'm using to make this live, that information is not in my YouTube studio yet, because my channel has not grown up to that extent. I know that as time goes by, I'll have access to that information. But on my other channels, the monetized ones and the one that I'm still growing, but they've grown bigger than this one that I'm using to make this live, I have access to that information already. So I know when to upload and when not to upload. Please, if you come across this live, ignore what I'm doing and just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I just need to do this. Yeah. So, as I was saying, you know that, oh wow, they just switched the light, but I'll just go outside to continue with this life. Okay. And it's even really drizzling. It's been drizzling since a while now. Please hold on. I'm trying to pack my things and go outside so that it gets a bit better than this. Please hold on. I'm trying to put my things together and go outside, but I'm looking for my cord, because I know that I'll need to charge my phone while I'm on this live. I might need to charge my mic as well. I might. Oh, I found it. Ah, yeah, so here we are. So if you have any question regarding this life, please ask me down in the comment section. And oh, did I say regarding this life? No, if you have any question regarding YouTube growth and monetization, ask me in the comment section and I'll be more than willing to answer all your questions. So as I was saying, you know that if you have to delete some videos as a creator that is not monetized on YouTube, you lose watch hours. So it's better for you to lose the watch hours now than later, right? When you are very close to your 4,000 watch hours. Hi, Amos. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to give this live a thumbs up and drop emojis as much as you can so that YouTube can suggest it to the right audience. So it's better for you to lose the watch hours now than YouTube deleting your channel eventually, or than getting to the monetization stage, right? Requesting for monetization and YouTube tells you that the contents have been violating the policies. So if you know that you have content that you have to take off your channel at this point, I'm talking about people that fall under this niche that I spoke about, or your niche is even zero niche. You have one or two of this content in your niche or in your channel. Please take them down. And if you are monetized, don't think of the amount you will lose, because this content might even be the part of the content that brings you revenue monthly. Unfortunately, these videos might be part of the videos that brings you money monthly, because there are some videos as a monetized creators, there are some videos that you've created a while ago that are still booming and moving and going viral, that virtually every month these videos bring you revenue almost every month consistently. So if you know that you have a video like that, don't look at the revenue that this video is bringing to you that you will lose. Just close your eyes and take them. I think I'll hold this mic so that I'll know when it goes off. So just close your eyes and delete whatever video or videos that you need to delete from your channel before it's too late. Please, because this monetization policy is happening. It's happening sooner than we know. So reading further what the policy really says, right? I'm reading it from all the angles that I've seen it from. But this particular one that I'm reading explains it very, very well. So bare skin, I've explained the what that bare skin means. In brackets, YouTube wrote it as only images, and I've explained that will be removed. Let me read it from the beginning again up to this point. July 2025 update. Yeah, so sorry about that. July 2025 update to add sensitive category. On July, this is category of people that are monetized, category of creators that are monetized. On July 15, 2025, the sensitive category, bare skin in brackets, image only, will be removed in add categories in YouTube Studio. What this means is that this category can no longer be monetized. So if you know you have content like that on your channel, please bring them down. Those currently using the settings, we have until August 15, 2025 before existing block will no longer apply. You can use other categories like reference to for final control over your ad on your channel. Now, the second category, July 2025 updates to YouTube partnership program, monetization policy. In order to monetize as part of the YouTube partnership program YPP, YouTube has always required creators to upload original and authentic content. On July 15, 2025, YouTube is uploading our guidelines to better identify mass produced or repetitious content. Yeah, I've not explained what repetitious content means because I've seen YouTubers or people on YouTube street here advising people to pick a topic and make several videos on it over and over and over again. For example, let's say I'm making a video on how to use a mic, right? How to use a mic. You can make plenty videos on how to use a mic, but not same points on how to use a mic. Some people like I've heard people talk about YouTube is not against you creating one video over and over again. Now that was then. YouTube is now telling us that now that starting from July 15th to which is like next weekend or next week, you can no longer create same content over and over again in the sense that if I've created a topic on if I've created a video on how to use a mic and I've mentioned that that mic you hold it with your right hand, don't hold it with your left hand, you hold it, this side will be facing your camera and all of that. I said that in one video, I can't say it again in another video. If I want to make another video on how to use a mic, I should look for a creative way to talk about or to teach people on how to use a mic. Maybe initially I mentioned that this clip has to be facing the camera before you can use your mic perfectly, and then your two fingers must be holding your mic. This is for example, your two fingers must be holding your mic. I can't still and then I edited this video and uploaded. I cannot. Okay, let me elaborate on it. Your two fingers must be holding your mic, while your three fingers must be folded like this. So for you to get your voice to the loudest or whatever, and then I upload it on YouTube. If I want to still create another video, the topic is how to use a mic, right? If I'm to create another video on how to use a mic, I should not mention any of these points that I've mentioned earlier in my previous video on how to use the same mic. YouTube now categorizes that as not being creative. If I do that, that means I'm repeating content. That is what this repetitious content means. So if I'm to make another video on how to use a mic, right, I should be able to tell them that to use this mic, I won't talk about this side again. This side has to be facing the camera, and then you hold your mic like this, not with your two fingers, you understand? Or I can say you can even put your mic in between you understand? Something different, something creative. That is what YouTube wants henceforth. YouTube realizes that people have been creating the same content over and over again, and then it was not a crime. Till now, it's still not a crime because today is the 8th of July. But starting from 15th of July, which is even closer than we imagined, it becomes a crime. So you have to think of ways to be creative henceforth for you to still be earning on this YouTube. You get what I'm saying? You have to. Because I see a lot of okay, let me not go there. But you just have to be creative for you to keep earning on YouTube. If because I have a niche, like I mentioned earlier, that teaches people how to cut and sew. Let's say I want to teach them how to cut a pencil skirt, right? And I've said all my steps and steps and all of that in a particular video. If I have to still teach people how to cut that pencil skirt, I have to look for another way to teach them. Or I just forget about it and teach them how to cut another kind of skirt, no longer pencil skirts. That is how YouTube wants it now because YouTube now addresses me teaching the same topic over and over again in different videos as repetitious content. So from July 15th, repetitious content are now banned. They are now banned. So you just have to be creative and your content has to be as original as possible, starting from thing. Now, my battery is 10%. I need to plug in my charger. But not right now. Okay. So this update better reflect what inauthentic content looks like. Yeah. That is YouTube addressing or buttressing what repetitious content and mass production content are to them. So YouTube is telling us that if you are mass producing your content or your content are repetitious, they better reflect what inauthentic content looks like. To them, the content are inauthentic and YouTube does not want any inauthentic content. Yeah. So that being said, there's one more thing that I want to address. There's one more thing that YouTube counts as violating YouTube policy, in as much as a lot of creators don't even do this thing. In fact, I started doing this thing not too long ago on my other channels and on these channels. It's not as if I didn't know about it. I knew about it because I just used to, when I'm uploading, I just skip it. YouTube is now telling us that skipping that part, that means hmm, your acts are shady. There's something you're hiding. So you have to always tick the box, tick the circle. And when I tell you this thing I'm talking about, you'll be very, very surprised because a lot of people overlook it. I trust Nigerians. I know that a lot of Nigerians, creators, even the monetized ones, overlook this thing. And this thing now is now you. This thing now means that if you overlook this thing, if you don't feel this thing, if you don't click on it when you are uploading your content, you are now violating YouTube guidelines. So, hmm. Let me read it out to you. Hold on a bit. Let me fix in my code. I'm not the one saying it though. It's YouTube that is saying this. I just hope my phone doesn't fall down. Yeah. So this thing that I'm talking about is because I had to jot it down. You know when you are uploading, be it long form or short, it's only when you are uploading posts like images, posts in your post section that this question doesn't that you don't come across no, it doesn't pop up, that you don't come across this question. And this question is altered altered content. That thing they called altered content. YouTube is really frowning against creators that don't used to answer that altered content section, that just leave it blank. Hmm. YouTube now says that you have to be answering that altered content section. You should click a yes or a no. And this is what that altered content entails. You know, you see, is your content meant for kids? Yes or no. You click whether yes or no. You see, um does your content has any paid paid promotion, like if there's any form of advertisement in your content, you click the yes or no. A lot of people skip this part too. And when I say people, I mean people that are monetized. Some people just leave it like that and they've been going scot-free. YouTube is now telling us that you can't leave it like that and go scot-free. Once you leave it like that, you're already violating YouTube policies and guidelines. So this altered content entails that do any of your following do any of the following describe your content? Making a real this thing is no longer clear here. Hold on please. I need to brighten my screen. Okay. Altered content. When you click further on that altered content, it means that do any of the following describe your content? Number one, making a real person appear to say or do something they don't say or do. Number two, alters footages of a real event or place. Number three, generate a realistic looking scene that did not actually occur. You now see yes or no. For you, two circles. You see one circle in front of yes, another circle in front of no. If you've been skipping this part, please henceforth when you are uploading your video, be it short or long always tick it answer it whether it's a yes or a no answer, because if you leave it blank now, you are violating YouTube policies and guidelines. So I know that anybody that violates YouTube policies and guidelines stand the chance of demonetization, excuse me, or channel being deleted. Now, I mentioned earlier that it's not as if my mic is off. I don't even know the last thing that people heard in this life. I need to charge it for like 10 minutes. Okay, so you have to be ticking that section of altered content. If your content is altering any of these things I said, I don't know if people heard what I said because my mic went off, so I might just need to read it again. Okay. So the altered content entails that my voice might not be as loud as it was, and the background noise might be there now because I was using a mic, but the mic stopped working for, I have to charge it for like few minutes, 10 minutes before I can continue. But in that 10 minutes, I don't want to keep quiet. I want to keep talking. So that altered content means that altered content. Do any of the following describe your content? Make a real person appear to say or something they didn't do. That's one. The second one is alter footage of a real event or place. The third one is generate a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. So if you know that your video has any of these three things, you should be clicking yes. So if your video has any of these three things and you are clicking no, you are still violating YouTube policies and guidelines. If you skip this part at all, you didn't click yes, you didn't click no, you are still violating YouTube policy. So make sure you understand your content very, very well. That's why you cannot just pick somebody's content and put it on your channel. You have to understand your content, analyze your content, let it be as original as possible. Before you now upload it, edit it to your own, to make it look as real as possible. You get, before you now upload it. While you are editing, you must have understood if your content has any of these three things that I said in it, or if your content follows any of these three parts that I've said. And if your answer is yes, please click on yes. If your answer is no, please click on no. And if don't leave it blank at all. Don't leave it blank without clicking on anything. Now, for all the people that are using AI to generate their content, right? Whether the legal way or the illegal way, for everyone generating their content with AI, be it African folktale channels or entertainment channel, or even channels that do I say more serious channels, like all these health channels, mental health channels, fitness and all of that, but you are using AI to generate your content. Or it might not be the whole of your content too. It might not be the whole of that particular video, even if it's just one scene from that your video. Click on yes, because the third point says that does your content generate a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur? So people that use AI to generate their content, maybe you're generating illegally or you're generating it illegally, you should always click on yes. You should always click on yes, whether the thing is like the AI generated scenes, they are the whole of your video or just a part of your video, or maybe just a scene from your video. You should always click on yes. And if you know that your content does not have any of these three things, just simply click on no. The ultimate thing is don't leave it blank. You have to answer whether yes or no. Don't always leave it blank. So that's it for that. Okay, so I saw another article. Let me read it out. It's still regarding this policy. The article is telling us what this YouTube policy that is to come July 15th really means. So it goes thus. What does this mean? Firstly, YouTube is tightening its rule around what kind of content can earn money, that can be monetized. I'm moving the phone this close to me because I want my voice to be clear, because I took out the mic like I said earlier. So my voice might not be as clear as it was, and you might be hearing the background noise. It's even raining. It's raining, so you might be hearing the rain sound. Or so that's why I'm bringing the phone this close to me, closer than it was, because I want to be as audible as possible. So as I was reading,
If your videos are number one, repetitive, that is, using some scripts or visual over and over again, like I explained earlier. Number two, mass produced, that is, auto generated or made with little effort to make it unique. So you have to put in your best. You have to be putting in your best in your content. Now, I think I'll use this mic like this. Please hold on. I'm trying to fix in my mic.
I know it will soon go off because it hasn't really charged for long, but the rain has increased and I know the noise must have increased. So as I was reading, I can put it back here.
I have to go and charge it inside. Please. I'll be back. Please don't go anywhere. I'll go back to what I was saying. I just need to fix one or two things. Where do I set it up? With the battery. I forgot. I've forgotten. I just bought. Ouch. Jabba as in.
Where is the light?
It's here.
You to be seeing the light of Jumbo. Not like this. With the table and put.
I was using the table.
Not this one for me.
I have forgotten that I bought this. What's it called? Is it light? LED light. I've forgotten that I bought it though, so that I can be using it. Imagine they seized the light and I went to sit outside. And I have LED light. And I want to make a video on it. I already did the unboxing and the review and all of that. I don't know if I'll be uploading the video on this my channel or on another of my channel, but I bought this LED light and okay, and I want to be mindful of how long it will work because I'm using it with the battery now, so I want to know how long it will last before the battery will go off. At least now that I'm not using mic. Oh, it's loud. If lights can be loud, this is loud. Can you turn it to the white one? It's affecting my eyes. Okay, this is the white one. I can tell you that this room was, oh wow, this room was very, very dark. And this light just brightens it up. I'll be making a review on this light though. Yeah, so as I was saying, the LED light is lighting. I don't want the light to show because I'm still going to make a review on the lights, and I don't want it to show in this content because now YouTube is frowning against is bright. It's too close to me. Ugh. Now that YouTube is frowning against repetitious content, right? Please, can you bring my mic in 15 minutes if I'm not done? Thank you. Not now, in 15 minutes if I'm not done with this live. I'll need that mic, please. Thank you. Okay, so let me talk about this LED light a while for some time. I don't want to show it in this live. I would have showed it because, like I said, I did the unboxing, the review, and all of that. I'll be uploading it. I don't know if it will be on this channel or my other channel, but I'll be uploading it. And now YouTube is really frowning against repetitious content. If I upload it here now, I can no longer upload it in that my. So I don't want, at least till we'll be sure of how this thing is really, really going. So going back to what I was reading regarding the monetization, July 15 monetization policy. I don't want to start again. So mass produced, that has auto-generated or made with little or no effort to make it unique. I was saying that YouTube does not even want little effort. It wants you to put in your best. Oh, don't connect, please. So YouTube wants you to put in your best, though, your best of the best, your best test. YouTube doesn't want little effort. I'm reading this article from somewhere, so it's not me saying it, it's YouTube saying it though. I'm reading what YouTube has said regarding these policies. This July policy. This July 15 policy. Another thing is copied or slightly altered from other creators or AI tools. YouTube is trying against that. Copied or slightly altered from other creators or AI tools. Another thing is lacking personal voice. this is like what I've been saying since the beginning of this life. Use your voice, create your voice over, use your voice. Okay, I think I mentioned compilation niche and AI generated niche. I didn't talk about reaction niche, because reaction niche is a big niche on this YouTube, and we know. And a lot of people are earning from reaction niche. A lot of people are still building their reaction niche, not earning yet because they've not reached the monetization threshold. And a lot of people are still aspiring to start a reaction niche. So the reaction niche too falls under this category. I'll talk about that soon. But as I was reading, lack of personal voice, creativity, or real value, YouTube is frowning against it. Then you may be denied monetization or lose earning YPP ability, eligibility. Yeah, eligibility. YPP is YouTube Partnership Program. Now, what YouTube wants, because YouTube didn't just tell us what they don't want, they also told us what they want. What YouTube wants to see is there. It's written there. I'm not fabricating it. So the first thing YouTube wants to see is original content created by you. Another thing is content that adds real value, creativity, or personal insight. Another thing is authentic storytelling, authentic voiceovers, authentic edits, or unique formats. These are the things that YouTube expects from us creators henceforth. So now, as I was saying regarding the reaction niche, people want to venture into reaction niche. In fact, I have a YouTube student, because I have some people that I coach on this YouTube as well. A student of mine is trying to set up his reaction niche currently. So reaction niche is not as if YouTube is really against reaction niche. YouTube is not against reaction niche, but react to it with your own voice. React to whatever you are reacting to with your own voice. Don't just go and bring the content from wherever you are bringing it from. I'm used to doing like this, and this hand is up is twice obstructing the light. The light is casting shadow. The hand is casting shadow. So I think I'll just stay like this. So please, whatever you are reacting to, right? Use your voice to react to it. React to it with your own voice. Please. Don't just go and bring content from other apps and just bring it to YouTube like that. YouTube is not saying you should not react. All those trending news, trending topics, you can react to them. They can be playing in your background, but you just have to mute it, and then you give your own commentary on them, what you think about them. Or even if you want to tell the story, how it has happened, let it be you telling the story, not the owner of the content telling the story, and then you are bringing it to YouTube like that. So as much as possible, make sure that if you're in reaction niche too, you should tread carefully. Oh. Please tread carefully. Be mindful of all your content. In fact, review all your content by yourself before 15th of July. Check all your content, your short content, your long form content. Hope you're not violating YouTube policies and guidelines. All the policies and guidelines and rules that I've been reading out since the beginning of this life. Hope you're not violating them. If you know you're violating them, before YouTube will fish you out, because YouTube are not even, they are not, YouTube, do I say how or is? Let me say is. YouTube is not even waiting till July 15th before they start taking action. I said it earlier, they're already deleting people's channel. And this is not me looking for what to say on live. It's the reality. People are coming on YouTube to talk about their channel being deleted. I saw another creator that spoke about a younger sister's channel being deleted. Like a teenage girl, her channel was deleted, but she didn't go into details of what this channel entails. Like the younger sister is the teenager. She didn't go into detail of what this channel entails. But before now, I've seen a video of her telling us that that channel was doing well. That at that time, that girl got, I think, close to 3,000 watch hours. Her watch hour was already at 2,000 plus. And it was not even long ago that she opened the channel. That's the previous video I saw. She talking about how the channel has been growing and all of that. Only for her to come up again and say that this channel has been deleted. Like 3 4 days ago, I saw this recent video where she mentioned that the channel has been deleted by YouTube. Not even, deleted. And the channel that stand the risk of this deleting the most is channels that are not monetized. So if you know that you're a small creator, they can delete channels that are monetized too once they are violating the policy and guideline. But channels that are monetized, they can at least demonetize them, and maybe they will give them chances to start appealing after 90 days appeal and all of that. And some might not even stand the chance to appeal as a monetized creator, but some might still stand the chance to appeal. You can appeal and say it's not this, you know how YouTube appeal is. But you see channels that are not monetized, they will just delete the channel. No need for any appeal. YouTube will just delete the channel. So if you know that your channel is violating these policies or guidelines, please don't wait till your channel is deleted. Honestly, because I can imagine, I don't know, except to know you will not feel the pain. I can imagine you building a channel, really, really building a channel for monetization, and then you just wake up one day and you see that your channel is not, you can't even find it on YouTube again. So before it gets to that stage, please check out your channel by yourself. That's if you know that you are in this niche that I've mentioned: compilation niche, AI generated niche, um all this African folktale niche. The African folktale falls under AI generated too, but I just had to mention the African folktale because that channel is really, really trending, and people are cashing out from that channel, and people are still, so a lot of people are still working towards monetization on that channel. A lot of people are still planning to come to YouTube and create that channel. So please tread carefully. Then I mentioned one not too long ago. What's it called? This last one I spoke about, which is reaction niche. So if you know that you're in any of these niches, check your content very well. Anyone that is violating the policy of you are not using original content. And when I say original, you know what I mean by now. Original does not mean you create the content from scratch, right? Because reaction niche, the truth is you have to get you have to source for your content online. As somebody that has a reaction niche, you have to. As somebody that has African folktale niche, the truth is you have to generate your images or your footages with AI. But make your voiceover by yourself. Let your voiceover be original. Let it be unique to you. That's what YouTube is saying. Even if somebody is making your voiceover for you, let it be real human like this. And for the African Factory channel, if you want to clone your voice, just clone it a bit. It's not as if AI will be the one to generate the whole voice for you. You will be the one to generate the voice, and then you just allow the AI to clone it a bit. That it will still sound very, very similar to your voice. It might sound a bit, yeah. Oh, it's 15 minutes already. Thank you. I didn't know it's 15 minutes already. Wow. My mic is back. I want to plug it in. My phone is very, very hot. My phone is very, very hot. So the mic is back. I know that my voice will sound better now. So please, as much as you can, get your images, get your footages from wherever you want to get them from, and make your voice over by yourself. Sit down, watch, make your commentaries, make your voice over by yourself. If you have to clone your voice, just clone it a bit, let it still sound like your voice, and let that voice be unique to you. It's not voice that other creators can have access to. Generate your storyline and give it to AI to generate the images and the footages.
But think of your story. It is rare before you will see two people thinking of, or three people thinking of the same story, the same way, the same name, the same town, the story has happened, the same. Think of it by yourself, be creative, and then you give it to AI to bring out the footages and images for you. And once that is ready, you still make your voiceover by yourself. If do I say if you're not really liking the way your voice sounds, you can clone it a bit, but regardless, that cloning, it will be particular to only you if you've been the one doing it, making the voiceover. Because I have somebody that has, I have someone that is close to me that has African Folktale channel. And when I'm watching this person's content, it's just sounding as if it's the person that is talking. It sounds so much as if it's the person that is talking because the voice is so similar. You get, so don't let AI do your editing, everything for you. No, not editing, generating. Don't let AI do your generating for you from beginning till the end. Please, if you come across this live, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and drop emojis as much as possible. Then, if you have any question regarding YouTube growth and monetization, please ask me down in the comment section. So that's it. If you know that you're in any of these niches, tread carefully so that your channel is not deleted or demonetized. You know that YouTube is the number one video sharing platform, right, in the world. YouTube is the number one video sharing platform, and YouTube wants to maintain that title. YouTube does not want anything to jeopardize that because they don't want content that are not real, or you are creating adult content. You are still creating adult content. I don't want to say what that adult content entails, but if you know you are creating adult content, please stop creating adult content. Don't even use any adult content as your thumbnail. Don't even put it any image related to adult content. I know you know what I mean by adult content. Don't even use it as your thumbnail, probably to entice audience or anything. Don't use it because it's not only content that YouTube is checking out. YouTube also checks out thumbnail. The thumbnails can also violate YouTube policies and guidelines. So it's not only content, it's not only the videos that can violate it. Thumbnails can also violate it. So be mindful of your thumbnails. Don't use images that are against YouTube policies and guidelines, all this adult content because they are attractive. You'll now be using it to entice people. Don't use it. Or if you know that your thumbnail is not always in line with your content, like what your thumbnail portrays is always different from your actual content. Maybe you feel that that thumbnail will bring people to click on your content. So you went to design one very fine looking thumbnail that does not even have anything to do with your video itself. That means that's part of the policies that you are violating. YouTube is really, really against that. YouTube doesn't want it. So, like I said, YouTube still wants to keep that good name, that good rank of number one video sharing platform in the world. That's why they're against all this mass production, all this repetitive content, and all of that. Repeating the same topic over and over again. Look for a way to always twist your topic in a creative way. Like, okay, I'm using this African Factory channel as example a lot because a lot of people are doing it. It's really, really moving. You will see one topic with over 500 videos because someone has done it and is trending. Another person will pick the same topic, the same character, pick the same name, pick the same town, everything. You have to look for a way to twist it in a way that it will make your content unique and creative in a way that no other person can duplicate that content except you. That is the originality that YouTube is talking about. So, no automated voices, let it always be your voice. Because YouTube feels that if you are using AI voices to create your content and upload it on YouTube like that, YouTube feels that the content is not even originally yours. The content is owned by AI, and to them, it's like copyright. Because if AI is generating your images, your footages, and still doing your voiceover, Even if AI is not generating your images and footages, oh, your images and footages might be you creating them, but if AI is doing your voiceover, what YouTube is more particular about is the sound, which literally means the voice. What YouTube is more concerned about is the voice. That's why you can afford, or YouTube can allow you bring pictures or videos from elsewhere and then you put your own voice over, because what is really important to YouTube is that voice. It's the voice that really, really speaks the creativity. It's the voice that really, really speaks the originality, because hardly will you hear three people with same voice. Hardly. Even if they are siblings, there will still be little differences for you to be able to pick. So what YouTube is particular about is the voice. That is why YouTube is saying that if you are using AI to generate your voiceover, the content doesn't belong to you. The content is owned by AI, and YouTube doesn't want that, because YouTube wants originality on their platform. So even if you are taking your time to create your own content, let's say AI is not even the one creating content for you. You're taking your time to create your own content. You're now using AI to do your voiceover. Ha, it's wrong. Oh. You're violating YouTube policies and guidelines. YouTube doesn't want it at all. So you should always be the one creating your voiceover. Even if you are paying somebody to make voiceover for you, let that voice be unique to your content. If you have to clone anything at all, let it be your own voice. There's a way you will clone your voice that it will still sound similar to your voice. No other voice can sound like that. Yeah, so that's what YouTube appreciates. So the thing is about creativity. This policy that is to come July 15 is majorly about creativity. Is YouTube waking up the creativity in you? YouTube trying to wake up the originality in you. YouTube doesn't want you copying people's content. YouTube doesn't want you um, bringing content that are from other platforms. Yeah, so YouTube doesn't want you bringing content from other platforms into their own platform. They want you to create your own content. They want you to be as original as possible. So focus on your own voice. Focus on one voice, and that one voice is your own voice. Don't copy trends. I elaborated this earlier in this live section. Don't copy trends. Don't say because you are seeing people's channel growing and going viral and you see that their content are obviously violating YouTube policies and guidelines, you want to venture into those content, those niche. You don't even know if they are really monetized. You don't know if they will finally be monetized. So don't follow trends. So just keep uploading down your original content, hoping that one day the algorithm will be favorable to you and then you just get a major breakthrough. Your content will go viral. It might even be just one content going viral. And from there, your subscribers are trooping in, your watch hours are adding, and before you know you are monetized, before you know your other content are going viral and being seen by the algorithm. You understand? So this breakthrough can just come at any time. And one content is more than enough to give you this major breakthrough that you obviously see the impact on the rest of your content. So don't copy trends, don't use AI voices, don't use AI tools. Hmm? Don't use AI tools to flood the channel. Don't use AI tools. Don't flood your channels with similar looking videos. That is what I mean by repetitive content, repetitive titles. It's not only the content, the video that YouTube doesn't want us to repeat. YouTube does not also want us to repeat the titles, thumbnails. You cannot be saying same topic over and over again. Yeah, so that's that. If you have any question regarding YouTube growth and monetization, please ask me down in the comment section. And don't forget to give this live a thumbs up so that YouTube can suggest it to the right audience as much as you can. Please drop a lot of emojis in this live. in this live section is just you trying to push out my video as much as possible. I need to stand this phone. Yeah, better this way. So this my LED light. I started using it at 5:09. This is 5:31. That stayed for, what does that mean? 31 minus 9. I think that's 22. I stayed for 22 minutes. It has not gone off. I'll see how long it will stay before it will eventually go off. I intend ending this live after 120 minutes, which is 2 hours. So if you have any question regarding this, everything I've said in this live or any other thing, when I say live, I mean live section, please, because I'm on live right now. In case you will come across this video, in case you watch this video when this live section must have ended, right? In case you watch it as normal video, this video is a live section. So that's what I mean by live, 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 live. Yeah. So please, if you have any question, ask me down in the comment section. I'll be more than willing to answer. I mean, questions regarding YouTube growth and monetization. So this policy that is to come this July 15 is not a one-man thing. No. It's not a I'm monetized. It does not concern me thing. No. Or thank God I'm not monetized. It doesn't concern me. It's not though. It concerns everybody. As long as you are a creator on YouTube, whether you're a big creator or a small one, an upcoming creator, it concerns you. Or for now, you just come on YouTube to watch videos. You are just like creating channel content, but you know that you want to create content for monetization sake. This policy concerns you so that you will know how to tread carefully. You will know that you have to review all your content, whether you're monetized or not. You're a big YouTuber, you're a small YouTuber. You have to review all your content too and check if anyone is violating. As I speak to you now, on this my channel that I'm using for this live section, I have like three live sections that I want to delete after this live because I feel that this live section is violating the YouTube policy and guideline. And out of all the policies and guidelines, the one that this live sections, because there are three, is violating is that one that spoke about not using images as videos, like not using images as videos and now putting music and uploading them. You get. So I have to delete these live sections. This is me, a channel that is trying to gather watch hour, but I'm not concerned about the watch hour because I know that once live sections gives watch hour definitely, even more than long form videos sometimes. So I know that if I delete, I'm losing a lot of watch hours, but hmm, it's better than me waking up one day to realize that this my channel has been deleted, or me reaching the monetization threshold for this channel and I apply and YouTube tells me that I violated YouTube policy and guideline. And you know that by that time, those live sections must have gone down, 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 down. Let's say I didn't delete them. I'll now be thinking, cracking my brain. And YouTube will not tell you when you apply for monetization, and YouTube denies you because they will review your content. They will tell you to give them a while. They will review your content to see if you have really kept their policy and you didn't violate any of their rules, right? They will now get back to you. So when they get back to you to give you a yes or a no answer, like you've been accepted into the YouTube partnership YouTube YouTube partnership program, or you have not been accepted into the YouTube partnership program, if they tell you you've not been accepted into, if they tell you a no in summary, they won't tell you the content that is giving you problems. So they will not. You will now start thinking, is it this content? Could it be this one? Is it this one? I hope this thing is still live, because my network has changed to 3G, and when it's on this 3G, it doesn't really browse. It has changed to 3G. So I need to check if this live section is still on, or is already has start to buffer. Please, I'll be right back. Yeah, so I'm back. I had to go and check on another phone if this thing, because I don't know why it's on 3G instead of LTE. I had to go and check if the live section is on, and it's on. So as I was saying, I will have to I'll have to go and delete some content as well, because I was saying that by then YouTube will not tell you the content that are violating the policy. Or you now start thinking, watching all your videos, and the one that is violating, let's say in my case now, must have gone down, 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 instead of me to delete it at this point. I now start thinking, 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 but I've been keeping these guidelines now. I've been keeping these policies now. I didn't violate any rules. What could be the problem? Which video could be the problem? And now YouTube will not tell you video title so is the one giving you problem. They will not. So the earlier the better. That's the summary of what I am saying. The earlier the better. The earlier you decide if you have any content that is violating the policy on your channel, the earlier you decide to take them down, the better. And in case you are monetized, don't even think of how much you will lose, and not want to delete those contents. Please delete them. Delete them. It's better to delete them now than them bringing down the channel. I think I'll end this live section soon. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, mhm. I've been wondering. I know that there's data on this phone, right? I didn't know data expired yesterday, 7/7. Oh, 3 gig wasted just like that. So the thing is, I hope that they will roll it over when I subscribe on this phone again. So please, if you come across this live, do well to give it a thumbs up and drop emojis as much as you can so that YouTube can suggest this live to the right audience. Then, if you have any question regarding YouTube growth and monetization, please ask me in the comment section. I will be more than willing to answer all of your questions. So regarding that, what's that thing called? Regarding that altered content that I mentioned earlier, please keep it in your mind to always feel a yes or a no when you get to that stage when you are uploading. Please always feel a yes or a no for your altered content. Let your content be as genuine as possible. No, not genuine. Let your content be as authentic. Yeah, authentic is the word. Let your content be as authentic as possible. And I mentioned earlier that 500 subscribers no longer qualifies for monetization. 500 subscribers no longer qualifies for monetization. It has now fully gone back to the way it was, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. That's the monetization threshold. 1,000 watch hours within the space of within the space of 1 year. 1 year. Oh. So whatever you're uploading, you have to be fast with it so that it will not go beyond 1 year and your watch hour will start reducing. Because from my experience with monetization, right, and a lot of people talk about it, is not just me. If you're not fast enough to upload what you have to upload fast, and get to your monetization threshold within that 1 year, get to 4,000 watch hour within that 1 year. Hmm. Once 1 year pass and your watch hour start reducing, it will be hard though. It like you would have to put in triple the work you've been putting in before you will eventually get that 4,000 watch hours back. Because on daily basis, right, starting from that 1 year after, on daily basis, your watch hour just keeps dropping, dropping, dropping on daily basis. The number of watch hour you'll be losing every day will be more than the number of watch hour that you'll be gaining every day. Hmm. Before you know, you will say that 2 years, 2 years, 3 years, you have not even gotten that threshold yet. That's why it's always advisable that please try and monetize as fast as you can. Try every Lego, did I just say Lego? Try every legal route to monetize on time as much as possible within your first 1 year of content creation. Please try and make sure that you monetize within that 1 year. Before that 1 year will pass and your watch hour will start dropping drastically. Please try whatever you want to do it fast. If it's short, you want to be uploading back to back. I mean that authentic content too, not AI generated content, not mass produced content, not low quality content, not content that are violating YouTube policies and guidelines. So authentic content, right? Try and be uploading them as fast as possible so that, and if it's long form content, you're uploading them fast so that you can get your 1,000 watch hours, sorry, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on time within your first year of creating content on YouTube. And this thing I'm saying, I'm speaking from experience because you see, once that 1 year passed like this, it takes a very viral video. When I say very viral, with a lot of views, before you can get the 4,000 watch hour back. Oh. If not, it will take you a longer time. Once that one year passed like this, you will just see that you are going to your YouTube studio and your not subscribers will keep increasing. Subscribers is not always the problem. It's watch hour that used to delay people majorly. You see that your watch hour just keeps coming down. Your watch hour will just keep reducing, 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 reducing. Yeah, so that is it. I have a video I'm supposed to make public by 6 p.m. But I don't think I will anymore because I already did this live stream, already this live section. So I don't think, so that the algorithm will not just jam pack my content. I just finished one because this is the I cannot upload by 6 any longer. I don't want the algorithm seeing my content as like they are just I'm just uploading back to back again. So I might leave it till tomorrow morning, or I'll leave it till around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So that's it. If you come across this live section or live stream, please do well to give it a thumbs up. If you have any question, please ask me any question regarding it growth and monetization. No. Ask me down in the comment section, and as much as you can, please drop emojis in this live section so that YouTube can suggest it to the right audience. Even after the live section, right audience, and this live stream is almost coming to an end. I want it to be like 120 or maybe 122 minutes. That's like approximately 2 hours, right? So it is currently 118 minutes, almost 2 hours. So to everyone that joined this live section, thank you so much. To everyone that gave it a thumbs up, thank you so much. To everyone that commented, some people commented, but I don't know what this means. So I'm so sorry if I could not answer your comments or reply to your comment. I don't know what it means. So I don't even know how to read it. I don't know what to respond with. So that's the reason I could not answer. Thank you. And as much as possible, you can still help me share this live stream even after the live stream has ended, because this live stream, assuming you've started with me from the beginning to this point, you will see that this live stream is full of like is loaded, is loaded with what every YouTuber should know. An upcoming YouTuber, a current YouTuber, a monetized YouTuber, a YouTuber that is not monetized. This live stream is full of what every YouTuber should know. So as much as possible, you can help me share this video amidst your friends and loved ones, even after it must have gone, after the live section must have ended. And also, I would advise that you check out my channel. I have a lot of useful YouTube growth and monetization tips just like this, so that you know how to grow your YouTube channel the right way that will not lead to
YouTube demonetizing your channel later, or YouTube rejecting your monetization later, or if you've been monetized, it will not lead to YouTube deleting or demonetizing your channel later. So you should check out a lot of useful YouTube growth and monetization tips on my channel. And thank you for joining this live stream. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.